sound enter, you know. Yeah. Now let's start by creating AutoCAD. By the first thing you do is to launch the, you type in your data and save it in CSV format. Then you launch your AutoCAD Civil 3D 2015. Click on start drawing. Now this is AutoCAD 3D 2015 environment. So now you click, the first thing you're going to do is to import your data. By importing your data, you right click, you first set the page before you import the data. You click on settings, you right click on drawing, then you click on edit drawing settings. On the drawing setting dialog box, this is what we call dialog box. You select your categories between Nigeria, which is our country. Automatically the available coordinate system is going to change to Minadatum, and you click apply and you click OK. Then you click on prospectus and you right click on point, then you click on create. On the point section view dialog box, you click on import point. On the import point dialog box, you click on the plus sign with add file. Select where you saved your Excel file using the CSV format, and which is this that I have here. I save it on the desktop, that's why I select the desktop. If you save it on any drives, you select it from here, then you click. Then this is my own desktop. Desktop. Then I select my file. Then you click on it and you click on open. Automatically you see the files, the noddings, the eastings, and the height elevation. Then you click on OK. After clicking on OK, you close your point section view tools. Then you click on the zoom to extend bar to display your imported drawing. So after importing the drawing, you click on polyline to join your center line. I have my polyline here. Click on polyline, then you join your center line, and you make sure that you on your whole snap so as to locate the center of the point. Then you go this way. And make sure it's at the center of the line. So now we're joining the center line of the road. There we go. Join it up to the extreme, the last point. From the beginning to the last point. That's what you do. Here we go, we're still joining the center line. Make sure you join it up to the extreme end. You zoom to see the center of the line so as to click, and make sure that everything is so. Even with the help of the O snap, you'll be able to locate the center of the point that you want to click on. That's how you continue joining them. Join. So I think we are almost there. So if you are on the last point, you click on the last point, then you right click and you click enter. So you've selected all the center lines using your polyline. So after that, from the prospect, now you click on prospect, then you right click on surface, then you click on create surface. Now what we're trying to do, we're trying to create the horizontal alignment. First, you need to create your surface, and which is what we're doing now. On the surface now, you edit this name, then you, by clicking on it, you put in your own name that you remember to create the surface. Then you click on OK. After clicking on OK, you still return back to the surface. Then you click on this plus sign behind the surface. You click on this also. Then you click on the plus sign behind the definition. Then you right click on point group. Then you add. Now what we're trying to do, we want to add our surface to this particular profile that we're drawing here now. That's what we want to do now. So you now select the all point, apply, okay. So now we've created our surface. This is the surface that we've created on the road design that we want to start. So the first thing that you need to do is to create your profile, and this is the profile that we've created. This is the horizontal alignment that we're doing. Now you continue, you now click, you come to the home, which is here. You click on the home key, then you now click on alignment, which is the second thing that you're going to create. In designing a road, you need a surface and what the alignment for you to be able to create your profile. So you click on alignment and you click on what? Create alignment creation tools. On the alignment creation tool dialog box, you edit the name. Edit the name. After editing the name, then you come to alignment label set. You put all alignment, then you click on OK. So it's going to bring this alignment tools dialog, which is this bar here. On this bar, you click on this draw tangential with curve. Then you now select tangential with curve. So with this now, you are going to follow your point one after the other so as to bring your alignment, which is the total number of the road that you want to create. So it's going to bring the alignment at each If it is 25 meter that you created, you want to design your wood, you see it there. If it is at 50 meters interval, you're going to see it there. So that's what we're doing now. We're creating the alignment. Follow the center line, still the same thing for the second time. Make sure that it's the center line that you follow. Make sure it's the center line. Center line. So you're still following the center line. Make sure you follow it up to the end. So this is the last one. Immediately read the last one, you just right click. So this is your alignment. Your alignment will be displayed at each 25 meters, which is for this profile. You're going to see the alignment and everything will display for you. So now after the alignment, now you now go ahead to create your profile. So now you can close this alignment layout tools. Now you can close it. So you now go to profile. Now still on the home, you go to the home, then you click on profile, then you say create surface profile. On the create surface profile dialog box, then you now add the surface that you've created on your prospector before. Then you now click on add. After you've added it, then you click on add, then you click on draw in profile. Draw in profile. You click on draw in profile. So on the drawing profile, then you click next, then you click on create profile view. So on your window on your AutoCAD, Autodesk, AutoCAD Civil 3D 2015. You click anywhere so that you display your profile. Then you click this one. Just click anywhere on the window. Here we go. The profile bar has displayed, and you can see this is my profile. So after clicking on this profile now, you can so you can see that this bar down, this chain it interval down is at 2020. So you can change it by clicking on this profile view line here. Then you right click, then you click on edit view style, then you select, this is the interval here. Then since you want it at 25, if you want it at 50, you select. If you want it at 25, you select 25, and you click on apply, and you click on OK. So you can see now it has automatically changed to 25 interval. So that is that. And also likewise, if you still want to change to remove the grids that are there, so you still come to your edit profile, then you come to grid, then you check the clip vertical grid, and you check the horizontal vertical grid, then you click on apply, and you click on OK. So from here now, yeah, this is it. So from here, you now draw the design the way you want the road to look like. Now you now click on profile, you now click on profile creation, choose. So you click anywhere on the drawing, and this is the creation profile tools dialog box. Then you click on OK. Then the profile layout tools will be displayed automatically. Then you come to draw tangential with curve, then you click on it. So now you can now draw how you want your design of the road to look like. So you specify the way you want the road to move. Specify how you want the road to go. Specify specify click to the end how you want your road to look like, and that is exactly what we've done now. So we've create our profile, and the line in red is showing the existing ground level, and the one in blue that I just drawn now is showing how the road is going to look like, how the design is going to look like. And that's how about the profile. And now you go ahead, now we finish both the horizontal profiling and the vertical profile. Is it profiling? Yeah. So now you're moving on to the cross section, which is you're going to use that maybe 25 meters. You want to know how the terrain is going to look like. So you can now close this now. You can now click on assembly. Now you create your assembly for you to show your cross section. To create your cross section, you need to create the assembly first. So you click on assembly, then you click on create assembly. On the create assembly dialog box, you edit it, give it a name of your choice, then you click on OK. So you click anywhere on the window to display where your assembly will be, and just click here. So this is assembly. So the assembly will enable you to know at which extent by your right are you going to move to create your width, your shoulder, and the walkway, both on the right and the left hand side. So you click at the middle, then you click on two palette. So on the two palette dialog box, you right click, then you name your new palette to create your own palette, so that it will not be stressful for you to be clicking on your bases to select your lane, to select it. And if you think it will be okay for you, you can still go ahead. The first thing you're going to click is the what? Basic lane. Clicking on the basic lane, you select the advanced parameter, the width, the size. You want to start with the right. The size, it depends on the size you move, either 3, either 2, either 1. I want to move 3 because I'm creating a road of, the total width of the road is 7 meters. The width, the shoulder 2, and the walkway should be 1 meter. So I'm going by, you press 3, then you click, then you go and click on the right hand side alignment to display. Now this is my width to the right. Then you come here, you change it back to the left, then which is 3 meters also. You go by the left hand side. Then you're done with this, you can easily close it. Then the next thing you go to is your basic shoulder. You click on basic shoulder. To the left, you select 2, as I said. Then you click on this dot point, this dot that is there, this circle. You click on it to display the left. Then you click right. You go to the right hand side to display your right also. Okay, I think I'm there. Click on the same place, right? So you close that too. Then the next thing is your shoulder. You click, the shoulder should be 1 to the right, 1. Shoulder should be right to the 1. That is it. Okay. Then to the left, change it back to the left, right, 1. Then you close the shoulder. Okay, sorry,
the basic side work.
There is 2 shoulder that I put 2 shoulder 2 times. Sorry for that. Delete. I put 2 shoulder, delete. Then you come to your basic side walkway now. Sorry, it is the walkway that you put 1 to the right, 1 to the right, that one. Now here we go. Then to the left, take. Then now the last thing to do is your basic side slope. The basic side slope. Sorry, it's putting. So here we go. To the left, you click. Then you change it to the right. You click. So now we create the assembly. So with the help of this assembly now, you'll be able to do your cross section, which is going to give you the cut and the fill. So now, after creating this assembly now, the next thing for you now is to create the cross section. In creating that, you have to click on what? You click on your corridor. After clicking on corridor dialog box, you edit the name. Corridor US. You edit the name. After editing the name, then you click on assembly, you select your assembly that you've created the other time, which is this assembly. That's why I say without the assembly you will not be able to create your cross section. So you click on assembly, then your target surface, which is your surface that you created, you click on it, then you click on OK. After clicking on OK, so on the baseline and region parameters dialog box, you click on apply, then you click on rebuild corridor. So it's building your corridor for you now. If you can see here, is modeling corridor is reading, so it has finished. So you click on OK, you allow it to load, it has finished, then you close this button here. And what we've just created now is just the corridor to the design, and this is what we've just created. This corridor here, that's what we just created from the center line to the left and to the right. That's what we just created now, and that is the corridor. So after doing that, if you click on apply and OK, so you now zoom to click on any of these sample line. You click, then you right click, you now click on corridor surface. On the corridor surface dialog box, you click on create corridor surface. After clicking on it, then you come to this plus and you add, and you check this top button. Then you now come to your boundaries, you right click on the boundary US which you create, then you point to add automatic, then you click on daylight, then you click apply, you still click rebuild corridor, then you click OK. So you've rebuilt the corridor now, if you can see it now. So after doing that, now you now go back to your, I told you that we want to do the cross section. That is what we want to do. Seeing your road at each 25 meters, the level of your cut and the level of your fill at 25 meters. So that's what we want to do now. So you come to your prospectus, you click on prospectus, then you click on right click on surface. See your surface, you right click on surface, then you create another surface. You give that one to a name, surface 2, you give it a name, then you come to your style, you right click on this dot form, then change it to 1 meter. Okay. So you come to your prospector here, the surface you created now, that's what you're going to look for, because that's what you're going to work on now, and which is it here. Then you right click on the sign, the plus sign definition, you right click on it, then you right click on edit, then you say paste. You want to paste that surface that you created into the previous one, into the new one now. Then you click on OK. After clicking on OK, you right click on boundaries, then you add, put your boundary name DSS, then you click on OK. So you click anywhere on the drawing, you click and you press enter. So that's boundary, add boundaries. Okay, AG, AG. Then you come to the type, you hide. Then you said okay. So press enter. So that's that for the boundary. So you click on, you come back to surface. Right click on surface, which is the first surface here. This one, you right click, surface properties. On the properties dialog box, you put the surface style, no display, apply, okay. You repeat the same thing for the corridor. No display, apply, okay. So after that, you can view your object if you want. You can view your object if you want. You right click, if you want to view the object, this is the object viewer. So it's going to just show you how your profile that you're designing is going to look like. So this is just the preview snapshot of what you're just doing since. So that's just it. So you click on the close button to close it. So the next thing, on the home, you click on home, you're still on home, you click on sample line. After clicking on sample line, you zoom, you click on this pink line, then you right click. After clicking, you right click, select alignment, select your alignment, then you click on OK. Then you click OK also there. So this bar now, this bar will be out. So on this bar now, you click on the by range. So the range that you want to use for your cross section. So you come down to the sample increment. You put this at 25. You specify at what interval do you want your cross section. 25. If you want it at 200, you see it at 200. If you want it at 25, if you leave it at 20. Then at range end, you change it to false. Click OK. At range end, you change it to false. You click OK. So you now go to alignment analysis now. Analyze. You click on analyze. Then you click on compute material. Click on compute material. On the compute material dialog box, you click OK. So on the compute material dialog box now, your ED now here, you select your the first surface that you've created, you select it, and for the datum you select your corridor. Then you click select corridor, you click app OK. So you can close this button here. Now have anything to do with that. So you go to home, click on home, then you click on section view, then you say create multiple views. This method that we are using now is going to compute both the volume, the cross section, and the amount of cut and fill, the sum of cut and everything together. So after you click on that, then you now click on next. You don't need to select anything, you keep on clicking on next. Then at this point you click on add, for you to add your material value that you want to use. Then you click on create. Then you click on OK. So after clicking on OK, then you select where you want your cross section to display. Select, let's say that I want it at this place, then you click. So you see by this side, you see that it's creating section view, so you allow it to load so as to create your section view for you. Okay, so now here we go. You see creating it, still loading, still loading. You allow it to finish loading. So I think finally it has finished loading. So you can zoom, say zoom to extent. So you can see it properly now that this is what we've created. This is your cross section at 25 interval, and here you can see this is the total volume station for 300. Now you have the cut area, you have the fill area, cut volume, fill volume, the cumulative cut volume, and the net, everything. So any places with red now is telling you you're going to cut, and the blue is fill. So that is that, and this one is displaying both. This cross section is shown now is displaying both your cross section and your cut and fill value, the amount of cut and fill that you're going to display. But if you want the general report for the cut and fill, then you come to settings. On the settings, you come to settings on the tool space, then you now come to quantity takeoff. Right click on quantity takeoff, then you click on right click on cut and fill, then you click edit. Then on this edit dialog, your select surface, you select your surface ed, then you select your cut value. Normal cut value is 1.5. So now you're trying to display the report. As I said, if you want the report, you display the report. Click apply, then you click OK. So after clicking OK, then you right click on your material list, then you click edit. Also you also edit your material list. Don't forget, you select your first surface, then you click apply and OK. So also you've edited that one too. Then you now click on your bar dialog box here, menu list, you click on section, then generate volume report. On generate volume report quantity, you click OK, and you say yes. It's going to display it in explorer form, in an internet explorer form. Then you click on OK. Now you display your volume report. So now you can now highlight everything and take it to your Excel page. You highlight by Ctrl A, that is to select all. Then you now right click, then you copy, then you can open your Excel. Let me open the Excel. So now you can now come here, then you paste. So this is your report, you've pasted, and that is all in creating your cross section, your road profile, and your road design. Thank you very much.